Hi, and welcome to another video from Skyview TV, where we cover topics relating to drones, aerial photography, and the amazing technology behind it. Today we are going to talk about the 8 states that are considered drone-friendly, according to the Mercatus Center Study. These 8 U.S. states have designated resources to test new drone technologies and business ownership, so if you're looking for a place where government and state officials can help with your startup, then you will be interested in learning more about this study.
You're watching Skyview TV.
The states of Oklahoma, Ohio, North Dakota, New York, Michigan, Maryland, Kentucky, and Kansas have designated areas of the state to test new UAV technologies and drone commerce. The 2022 State-by-State Scorecard gave those 8 states a perfect 10 out of 10 score on the Mercatus Center Study from George Mason University. These states were ranked based on 6 factors, which included current regulation that is considered drone-friendly, current opportunities in UAV research, and government job postings. Many states have laws that allow cities to lease the air rights above public roads, and with these laws, states can facilitate future commercial drone operations in low-altitude airspace, while Congress and the Federal Aviation Administration develop national drone policies. Creating a clear and coherent framework at the state and local level, such as a system of drone highways, will make parcel deliveries faster, improve distribution of supplies, and create jobs in the technology and logistics sectors.
Are greeting it with open minds and ingenuity, the kind of gusto that only people who believe in the art of the possible and in themselves can feel. We began this journey in 2013 with a dedicated collection of safety, aerospace, science, robotics, software, and hardware experts working together, drafting, building, fixing, inventing, trying, retrying, improving. Making this program a reality would mean making drones that are safe, reliable, and scalable. It'd mean logging thousands of flight hours and testing our drones obsessively, pushing prototypes past their limits, learning, and building a better aircraft each time. They'd have to use sense and avoid systems to help keep them away from obstacles like people and pets, and to make decisions on their own. These drones would have to be smart enough to know how to choose the correct path forward, even if that path is backward. They'd have to be smart enough to know when the safest thing to do is to turn around and head back home. So we did all that. We'll create new jobs, build partnerships with local organizations, and help reduce the impact of climate change on future generations. So many chapters of this story are yet to be written. Today is just the beginning.
The Mercatus Center looked at the technology policy that refers to a designated place, either geographical or digital, where new technologies can be tested under liberal rules, for a predetermined duration. The policy goal is to stimulate a new industry or service, by providing innovators and regulators a place to watch and learn about the new technology, without a full-scale launch to the public. The 3 components that were considered in the test are: designated airspace and facilities, prominent, open invitation to commercial drone service companies to use the airspace and facilities, and affiliation with state transportation or economic development officials. The drone readiness factors for ranking the states in the study were: airspace lease law, navigation easement law, task force or program office, law vesting landowners with air rights, Sandbox, and jobs estimate. Lawmakers and job openings can change quickly depending on investment rounds, but Sandbox is among one of the best metrics to look at when determining where you should launch your new startup or expand. This means a lot of influential people in that state may offer support if they see potential for success. Sandbox airspace access makes it easier for early-stage companies to test their technology and show proof of concept to regulators and potential investors.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's probably just that tube of toothpaste you ordered. Amazon's drone delivery service Prime Air is finally clear for takeoff. Sort of. This morning, all the buzz is in small-town Lockford, California, where the company is asking residents to take part in the very first wave of drone deliveries, starting later this year.
We'll reach out to customers that have backyards that our drones can safely reach, and then they'll shop with Amazon, like they always do.
The company says once residents sign up, they'll start to see Prime Air eligible items on Amazon, where they can place an order just like normal at no extra cost.
I order like a spare part to something, right, that I want quickly. The drone just comes to my house and it drops it off. Like, what does that look like when it actually comes? And how long does it actually take?
It takes off and flies a few hundred feet in the air, navigates safely to a customer's backyard, lowers down, and delivers the package, all within an hour.
These are octocopters.
The program is a long time coming. Back in 2013, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos announced the service was spooling up with the first launch target around 2018.
I'm an optimist. Could it be, 4 or 5 years? I think so.
Nearly 10 years later, still no takeoff. In all that time, the skies have gotten crowded. Google parent company Alphabet launched its first commercial service in April. Walmart is already up and running with plans to expand to 6 states later this year. Even Domino's is already delivering pizzas. But Amazon says their technology is different.
Not all drone systems are created equal, nor are they developed for the future.
Amazon says part of the reason it stayed grounded, rigorous testing. The company says it wants to get safety right by pushing the limits of their sophisticated drones, leading to a number of crashes at test sites, including one that reportedly sparked a 25-acre brush fire in Oregon, according to an FAA report.
No person has ever been harmed or injured in any of the testing that we've done.
But there are questions about Amazon's compliance with the FAA. A report citing internal FAA documents has alleged the company has tried to avoid federal regulators at crash sites and that it's been slow to turn over crash data. Amazon says it strongly disagrees with the premise of that report and that the FAA has never taken an enforcement action against Prime Air, adding the company was awarded an air carrier certificate. The FAA declined to comment publicly. Industry expert Robin Rydell says all the challenges are necessary, leading up to an exciting moment for the industry.
I think by the end of this decade, it will not be a crazy thing anymore when you get your groceries or, your dinner delivered by drone. It will be a commonplace thing within our lifetime for sure.
Of these 8 states, the Choctaw Nation in Oklahoma has dedicated more than 1,000 square miles of tribal land as a 25-mile-long aerial corridor to test drone services, manufacturing, and economic development. This is a direct result of a 2021 partnership between the FAA and the Native American tribe to study how drones can transport cargo, including parcels, at lower altitudes, in a safe manner. The FAA partnership is set to last at least 3 years under a Memorandum of Understanding, and will enable the FAA's Mike Monroney Aeronautical Center to work with the Choctaw Nation to study human factors, supply chain management, and air traffic control. State officials in New York have designated a 50-mile-long corridor of rural land for drone testing. The state is also famous for holding its annual Genius NY Accelerator competition, which has a $3 million prize pool for startups, including $1 million for the grand prize winner. New York is also the site of the UTM pilot program Phase 2, and has been the site of other drone testing projects, including drone parachutes. Our great state of Maryland receives Sandbox points because officials have repurposed existing small airports for drones. There is a dedicated drone center on Maryland's eastern shore, at Salisbury Regional Airport, that offers airspace access to drone companies, and is affiliated with the State Transportation Department. If you have made it to the end of this video, we would like to thank you for taking the time to watch. We are always interested in your thoughts and opinions. Please take a moment to hit that thumbs up button, it really makes a difference for smaller channels like this one. To see how every state fared on all 6 major variables, you can see the links in the description down below. Thanks for watching and we will see you soon.